it's also probably the reason why my videos are going to be long, so you can blame them for that. Um, and that's simply because I got so used to watching 40-minute Let's Plays. Some of them are 28 minutes, some of them are goes as far as 40, 50-minute Let's Plays by them, and I just love those so much that I feel like it's okay to make a really long video, like 17 minutes for the first video I've ever made. Um, but it's probably not because I'm not nearly as interesting as them, and it's also just me talking, and I understand that, which is why I'm probably going to break this down into 10-minute chunks or so. I try to do that as a format for my videos. Um, and I could just release a lot of them. I mean, just a way that you're not gonna have to pause or keep your time or hope that Google or Yahoo, hope that YouTube remembers um, where your time was, because it seems to do that sometimes for me and sometimes not. And yeah, I mean, people complain. Maybe I shouldn't go into this, but I'm going to. People complain about YouTube and like the updates, and every update they complain more. It seems fine on the back end, but I don't know. I can't compare it to anything because I never uploaded videos or made videos before whatever update is currently going on. This is a hover thing, by the way. I can hover down, grab things. That's cool. I just upgraded the kitty claws again. All right. It's kind of weird. I guess he's using his tail. Anyway. What the hell? All right. Yeah. So YouTube updates, all that stuff. As a watcher, user, uh, thumbs up, thumbs down, like or dislike, that's fine, whatever. I understand the ads. That's revenue for the uploaders. That's revenue for YouTube. I don't have to pay to make it a YouTube account. I don't have to pay to upload videos, which obviously would cripple them if they made you do that. But still, fuck it, they could if they wanted to. Everyone would be on Vimeo, but they could still do that, and that would suck. And so, I'm fine with watching a video before, my, I'm fine with watching a 2-minute video before my, 50-minute Let's Play that I watch. And, so, I mean, I'm fine with that, but, I mean, it's just, there's still a lot of features that I feel like don't work, and I feel like updates should go to that first and foremost, things like, just making sure that you see the comments and you can reply, and, you know, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm sure there's a lot of stuff, and it's a lot better, I'm sure, than when YouTube started, but there are always updates that it feels like something was taken away, and I'm sure that there's, DRM issues or whatever, I'm making up words, I'm not making up words, DRM is a real term, but I'm just using terms that I don't fully understand to say that, the people developing at YouTube are probably smarter than me. This is the first boss, by the way. I have to throw the cat into that hole in his shield, which is going to take me a while, so it's good that I'm talking about this random thing. And this will probably be in the second video. The second part of this video, series, whatever. Game. Jeez. Yep, so, updates, YouTube. Had to remind myself what I was talking about. Pretty much, as long as it's, adding content, there's trials and errors, but they never seem to, I'm thinking about Facebook too when I say this, the timeline, it's just, I don't see the point. I don't see why, I mean, I've had plenty of times, and by plenty I mean more than 3 times, where I never saw an alert because I don't check my own wall. I just check my feed and my alerts, and I'm getting alerts that people are, sending me invites to, Cityville. I was going to try to make something up that would be funnier than saying the actual thing, but I couldn't think of anything. So people are sending me invites, and I see that, that's fine. I see if someone, accepts my friend request, fine. You can block certain things, that's fine. It's all good. It's all good. Great. But people post on my wall sometime, and I never see it. I'll see if somebody comments on my status or, you know, something I shared. That's good. I like that. I like the good features, but there are times that I don't see anything that somebody's posted on my wall, you know, for a long time, and it's a weird feature to have, and it's weird that they haven't really fixed that. I don't think. Um, and that was the first hit. It takes 3 hits to defeat this guy. As you can see, I really suck. Um, which is also, I'm not gonna spend, you know, my videos complaining about all this stuff. I'll talk about things in life when I get to the point where, you know, I have watchers who actually care about that. I'll talk about, you know, movies, just different things. I'll talk about the game I'm playing. I'll do that a lot more once I start playing Silent Hill. But right now, you know, just going through these levels, just talking random stuff. I don't, you know, I know you don't care probably, but figured I'd just go into it because that's a hot button issue that's interesting and I think everyone agrees on, so it's like a safe hot button issue. Um, you know, I could bring up any number of things that I'm not going to even mention in passing because it would just start a shitstorm, and I don't want to do that yet. Um, you know, I could let my views be known on things when, like I said, people actually give a shit about what I'm talking about. So I'm just, you know, being an asshole and choosing to talk about something that everyone agrees on already and beat that boss. I would be getting achievements and rewards for this, or awards, but I already did it for the most part, so yeah. But the main thing about the updates is just don't don't say stupid things like I'm gonna stop using this if you don't change this, or I'm going to, you know, if ads stop, then everyone stop using YouTube for a day, or Facebook. That was a big thing on Facebook, right? Everyone blackout. We're gonna have a Facebook blackout this day. Everyone turn off your Facebooks. Don't log on, and you know, aside from the fact that you could never get nobody to do that, it would never work anyway because they make their money through ad revenue, which is probably what you were complaining about originally. So they're not going to turn off an update because they're still making money. And I mean, if the only reason they would do that if they saw a massive decline in users or if it broke something making the update. But I mean, it's all a moot point really because you don't control it and you're still going to keep using it, and I don't really know what I'm talking about here because I started off by saying, you know, I'm going to complain because other people complain and they'll like me when I'm complaining, which is stupid enough, but now I'm disagreeing with people who are complaining, so I don't know what my goal is here. It's probably something stupid, though, I would imagine. Um, really, my goal is to throw a cat at something that's producing robots until that thing gets destroyed, and then I can, you know, not die constantly. That'd be cool. There we go. Now I lost that cat, so jump over there. So I cannot hover while I have a cat. Or while I don't have the cat, rather. So I don't know why I just did that again. See, the cat does everything for me. The robot can't really do a lot on his own, apparently. This, I don't even, I pressed the wrong button there. Uh, this might be a longer part, but you know what, I'm gonna maybe break it up by how long I talk about things for. So we can consider that to be the update and rant of stupid things. Get that out of the way. Um, and that'll be part 2 of this video, is me dying over and over again over here. Um, yeah.